Hello, here is the frozen surface of the main river here. Amazing view. And here is the little cave beneath the oak tree. So I love this spot for meditation and for doing these kinds of sharings. So now I would love to share about our sensitivity and the integration of our human emotions. So first of all, I would like to say that our sensitivity is our superpower that allows us to locate where is our power. So again, our sensitivity is a superpower that helps to locate our power. Because if we do not sense, we are like ignorant, and our power still can be scattered across various memories, various suppressed emotions that we didn't integrate. We didn't felt safe to fully embrace those feelings and those experiences. And when we choose to numb ourselves, it is like disconnecting from our full potential, our full life force. That's why, yes, allowing yourself to open up and to feel whatever arises is very, very, very beneficial when you do that with conscious intention, then to gather that emotional energy back into wholeness of your presence in this here and now moment, where you can use that power again in a more conscious and enjoyable way. And here I am not talking about sensitivity that some people experience as overly sensitive, overly reactive to everything. That is because of overstimulated nervous system, or because of those suppressed emotions gathered a lot of concentration, and it cannot stay like that, and it bubbles onto the surface, and then every little trigger just attempts to get our attention to that inner issue. So yeah, in those moments when you feel overly stimulated, irritated, all you need to do is to do the best that you can to actually relax yourself, to soothe your nervous system, to get proper nutrition, just to allow your body to come back to the homeostasis. And yes, and then you are there, then you can work deeper, then you can sense deeper into your energy. And yes, whatever you are sensing is your energy. So it is always good to deconstruct those various flavors of energy back into the pure energy particles. So yeah, all emotions all the stories that we can label in various dramatic and very significant things is actually made up out of those simple particles of light or consciousness. Because yes, in a deeper sense, light is consciousness. And yes, and when we do not allow the integration of those various forms of energy, and when we do not see through that illusion of forms, then yes, those energy forms becomes like frozen fragments within our being, and that we call subconscious. Yes, where we store those not integrated fragments and forms of energy, which we label as very significant, very emotional, or even traumatic experiences, or sometimes very positive experiences, and we can attach to those forms as the form of nostalgia. So it is also not very good to linger too much on those past positive emotions and memories. So yeah, it is best just to visit those things with conscious awareness, with intention to gather that charge of energy back into your living present moment. Yes. So there is many ways to do that. I also guide people through that, and you can also reach out to me for that. But yes, I can share, for example, one technique how you can do it. So yeah, first of all, you need to relax as much as you can. So deep breathing, closing your eyes, opening up, feeling safe. Yes, acknowledging that there is safety, there is divine presence that is like holding you as the loving mother. So you can feel safe to fully open up and merge your consciousness into that realm of subconsciousness. And then subconsciousness naturally will show you where is those knots of energy, where are most of your energy is trapped. And yes, and those knots will unfold as some memories that hold that emotional charge, and you still holding some kind of meanings that keeps that memory very vivid. And yes, there can be like past conflict, but you still are in the conflict energetically, subconsciously, because of lacking perspective, positive perspective and support in which you can transform your relationship to that. So then you can see that vividness, like you can see that memory as very colorful, with a sense that it is very real, and usually there is identification with that moment in time, in that situation, you still identify it, like this is me, this is happening to me, and so on and so forth. Therefore I should do this and prove this and so on. So then see that it is your energy. Sense it as your pure energy that you can suck back in from that movie. Like, see it as the color. Like you are drawing the color out of that picture, out of that movie, and it becomes black and white, very old, like like really watching someone else's movie that is very old and almost not relevant for your experience now. So there is one method. You can suck the color with the sense also of significance and with identification. This is a very important point. Stop identifying as that person, because you are no longer that person. It is another version. It is another frame of the big story that is ongoing. So instead, see yourself now as the more mature, like fatherly or motherly figure for that past self. And yes, like hold that safe, loving, unconditionally loving space for that version of yourself to fully let go all of that emotional charge. And then, yes, see that older version of you become light, become transparent, become fully integrated picture in the story that is ongoing. And so you invite all of that stuck energy from that moment into this ongoing presence of your life. Yes, and then it is the best to direct that energy, so you can direct it even in a physical way, like use that energy, paint something out of it, create something out of that, do something good for others, maybe clean your house or something like that. Yes, use that energy, and then you will ground that energy back into the wholeness of this living now. Or you can also do that in a more passive way, more meditative way, like coming into a place like this and just allowing yourself to sit, to enjoy the view, to smell the smells. Yes, just fully appreciate this present moment and gather all of your energy into that. Unify all of your scattered energy into enjoyment of the moment. Yes, and the more you do that, the more you direct that energy into creating more wonderful present moment and future, then the more lighter all of those past experiences becomes. Your relationship to them becomes lighter and lighter, because you see how those experiences led you into that wonderful creation that you are creating now. Yes, all experiences were necessary for your personal transformation, for your soul's evolution. So yeah, locate those energies, appreciate those energies, allow yourself to fully feel those energies. Yeah, first with those flavors, like for example pain. There is suppressed pain, not processed, not integrated pain, or like sadness, longing, or something like that. And yes, just allow yourself to first of all feel that feeling, allow it to flow, not grasp to that, because yes, a mistake that usually people do unconsciously, they going into their subconscious, but they creating even more tension on top of tension that is already created. So instead of that, with conscious and loving awareness, you open up, letting go, allowing to flow those feelings. And then, see it eventually when those feelings are flowing, that they are just pure neutral energy of your consciousness. Yeah, subconsciousness is also consciousness. It is made up out of consciousness. And and you making that fragmented and formatted energy of your consciousness to blend back into the seamless, alive presence. Where that energy is whole and flexible. And of course, while you are living this life as this human being, yes, there will always be some unconscious programs that are running for you to have this freedom of living your life and choosing whatever you want to choose to do with that life. So yes, your body functions automatically, and you also use various experiences of the past automatically to easily navigate the present. But yes, you're just releasing that excess of energy that was created through suppression, avoidance, resistance, and judgment. Yes, the judgment, this negative judgment, is the main cause that keeps your energy trapped in those various relational nets. So, yes. Release the judgment, release your energy. And then not only you lighten up, but the whole world lightens up. So yes, there is always those nets of energy is always connected to collective, and usually yes, those experiences of yours is connected to other people that caused you those emotions. Of course, it is you. First of all, it is you, so no blame on others, but no blame on yourself either. It was all just necessary experiences, again, for your unique evolution and collective evolution. So yeah, release those people. Even if those experiences and situations seem to be unfair, just let it be that way. Do not attempt to punish or revenge or equalizing, in some egoic way. Instead, let go and bless everyone and yourself. You're part of that personality structure that still holds that tension. Yes, and you can practice that. You can even do that daily. Just review your life, but with that conscious intention to release your energy. Just go through from the beginning of your life, like fast forward, but allow naturally your intuition to guide you, your subconsciousness to guide you, and it will show you those knots where, in a sense, that flow stops and you feel like there is still some kind of charge and significance and identification with particular things in your life. So then stop and allow yourself to breathe through that, massage that with love. And slowly integrate that energy. And then again, flow forth. And then you will see maybe another thing pops up. And then just release there. And then go on. And when you do that a few times, sincerely, then you will see that there is less and less of that stuckness. Everything, all the memory seems to be lighter and lighter. We are no longer holding your energy. Energy freely flows through all of your subconscious mind and feeds into your conscious creation here and now. This is what we truly want, right? And and then in that flow of the now, with that skill of your sensitivity and ability to integrate the energy back into wholeness, you will see that you can apply it in the real time, like when we continue to live on, we will still experience various oscillations of energy, various moods, various emotional changes. But now, with that unconditionally loving awareness, we can integrate those occurring experiences in the real time. We are meeting everything with that attitude of unconditional love, integration, transformation, and application in your conscious co-creation with the universe. I forgot I have cacao. So, cheers. And I feel complete now with this sharing. I hope it will help you, to maybe refresh you, to experience that smoothness in your flow of life in your flow of your own energy. Because yes, again, everything that you are experiencing is your energy. You are the master of your energy. And unconditional love is the main guiding spirit. So much love to you, and see you around.